It doesn't mean that it is ever existent. So that should be distinguished. And therefore says, now, in everything, in the world many things are there. Everything has got, now say, for example, a pot is, we say, sam ghataha. Sam stands for is. Nominative singular, sam is. Hasti, sam hasti. Elephant is. Cloth is. Pataha, sam pataha. Cloth is. So cloth is. Now when you say sam pataha, sam ghataha, now what happens? Sam, which represents the existence, becomes the adjective for ghataha, pataha, hasti. Some adjective. So that's what if the thing is not there, now say pot is broken. Can you say pot is? No. Some ghataha you can't say. Now let us say what is that? Elephant is dead. Can you say some hasti? No. You can't say. So that means what happens? If the vishesha, now this is grammar. When you say some ghataha, ghata is the one that is the noun qualified. Whereas some word is the adjective visheshana. I hope you know this. Visheshana, vishesha. Vishesha means the thing qualified. Visheshana means the adjective. When you say sam ghataha, sam is the visheshana. Ghataha is the visheshana. Blue lotus, nilopala. Nila is blue, adjective. Utpala is substantive. So blue qualifies the substantive. Utpala is lotus. Now suppose the lotus is not there. What happens to blue? It is not there. Achha, blue sari is there. Blue sky is there. So, blue mountain, Nilagiri, blue mountains are there. Only because a given substantive or a vishesha ceases to exist doesn't mean visheshana ceases to exist. That is what we have to say. If ghata pata are destroyed, don't think that sat gets destroyed. If ghata is destroyed, pata is there. Pata is there, destroyed sari is there. If nothing is there, you are there. You are there or not? One is questioning. How can something exist? So that means some aspect, illness aspect, never ceases to exist. It always is. It always is. So that is says, so if ghata is absent, pata is there, therefore sat buddhi doesn't cease to exist. Whereas asat buddhi, ghata, pata, etc., they come, they go, that means now two types of buddhis, two types of cognition, two types of knowledge. San buddhi, asat buddhi. San buddhi continues all along, asat buddhi ceases to exist, though it appears to be there. Shita, Ushna, Sukha, Dukha are in the category of asat. They cannot be sat. So with this, let us continue. Visheshana Vishaya Eva.
Visheshana Vishaya Eva. Visheshana Vishaya Eva. Sarvat Buddhi. Ataha Abhi. Na Vinashati.
That buddhi, which buddhi? Sam buddhi. Sam ghataha, sam pataha, etc. Sam buddhi, sam buddhi, sam pataha, sam ghataha, iti. Then, Visheshana Vishaya Eva. It is connected towards Visheshana. Visheshana Vishaya means it pertains to the adjective aspect and not the substantive aspect. Blue lotus. Blue pertains to adjective aspect, Visheshana aspect, and not the Nam Pada, Utpada lotus. So like this, here it says, Tayoho. No, not Tayoho. Visheshana Yat Sat Buddhi, Ataha Api Na Vinashyati. For that reason also it doesn't get destroyed. Why? As we are seeing, blue color doesn't get destroyed because lotus is destroyed or sari is burnt. No, if something else is there. So that means Visheshana Vishaya Eva Sadbuddhi. Now what they say, look here. You are telling, then Ghatabuddhi also always is there. Sadbuddhi is their fruit. Now the doubt is raised, like Sadbuddhi always exists, Ghatabuddhi also always exists. How is that? When a pot is broken, this pot is broken, other pot is there or not? Ghatabuddhi is there. So therefore Ghatabuddhi also must be there. Yes. Ghatabuddhi is there in other pots. What about the pata? What about in the cloth? In the cloth Ghatabuddhi is there? No. In the tumbler Ghatabuddhi is there? No. In the microphone Ghatabuddhi is there? No. It may be true, it does exist in other pots, but for anything other than the pot, Ghatabuddhi notion that this is the pot ceases to exist. So that's what I say. Ata Sadbuddhi was
Sadbuddhivat Ghatabuddhihi api Ghatāntare drashyate iti chet no patado adarshana.
In case, if you say like this, see this phrase comes, iti chet. It is like that in English. If you say so, no, answer is no. Or yes or no, whatever that is, there is. Iti chet is the means if this is the doubt, if this is your argument, then the answer is yes or no, because you are facing, you use the facing with few phrases all the time. Nanu means a contrary proposition is there. A pura paksha is there. Iti chet, again posing a doubt is there. If you argue like this is the answer like that. So iti chet, if you say so, what? Sadbuddhivat, just as Sanghataha, Sanghataha, Sanghati, in all this, Sadbuddhi always continues to be there. So also, Ghatabuddhi api, that knowledge that this is the pot is Drishyate, is seen when Ghatantare, in another Ghata. In other pot, it is seen. It is answer is no. What is known? Not seen everywhere. In Ghatantara seen accepted. In another part is this buddhi is that accepted. But patado adarshana, in everything other than the pot buddhi, knowledge that this is the pot is not found at all. So that means Vyabhichara is there or not, it ceases to exist or not, it ceases to exist. Patado adarshana. Now, when they say, then Sadbuddhi also is not seen when the pot is broken. Pot is broken. Do you say pot is there? We still take this. Let us see what happens.
Sadbuddhihi api nashte ghate na drishyate iti chet no Visheshya bhavat.
Sadbuddhi api नष्टे घटे न दृश्यते इति चेत् न सद्बुद्धि. That knowledge that this exists. Nashte ghate, if the pot is broken, na drishyate is not seen iti chet. If you argue, answer is na. Why? Visheshyasya abhava. All that has happened, Sadbuddhi has not got destroyed. The Vishesha, the substantive to which Sadbuddhi is Visheshana adjective, that has got destroyed. If blue lotus is destroyed, blue doesn't get destroyed. Something else blue will be there. So what is destroyed is only the substantive Vishesha. So that says, Vishesha se abhava. Continuing.
Sadbuddhi Visheshana Vishayasati विशेषा भावे विशेषणानुपपत्तौ किं विषया स्यात्?
Question is like this. Now, Vishesha is gone, Ghata is not there. Then, what does it qualify? What is not that qualified? It has got many things to qualify. If blue lotus is not there, there are many other things which can be qualified as blue sky, blue sky, blue mountain. Blue lotus is not there, lotus is not there. So that's why I say, if the question is like this. Sadbuddhi, the knowledge that this exists is Visheshana Vishayasati, being the one which qualifies the substantive Vishesha, the Visheshana Vishayasati, being the one which has the status of being Visheshana. Sadbuddhi, being the one which has got the status of being the adjective Vishesha Bhavi. Adjective qualifies the substantive. If substantive Vishesha is not there, what happens to the Visheshana? Say Vishesha Bhavi. विशेषानुपपत्तौ विशेषणस्य अनुपपत्तौ Sadbuddhi having no status of Visheshana. Why? Vishesha substantive part is broken. Part is that sun, Ghata, sun which is Visheshana has no Vishesha. That means what happens? It ceases to be Visheshana. Visheshana is a status with respect to Vishesha. So and so is the father with respect to children. If children are not there, how he can't be the father? He may be a gentleman, but he can't be the father. The relation is relative. So, part is destroyed. If that is the case, this sat which is Visheshana, what will happen to that? It is without the Vishesha substantive. In Vishayase, because the contender opines that it has no Vishaya at all. Is it so? In the world, do you find so? If blue lotus fades away, blue color also gets destroyed? No. There is something else in there. This particular Vishesha is not. It can have anything. So that's in the case. So the question is that for which answer is given.
नतु पुनः सद्बुद्धेः विषयाभावात्.
It is never so. The Sadbuddhi is at any time without a Vishesha. Sadbuddhi Vishaya means Vishesha of Sadbuddhi is not there. Such a state can never come into existence. For example, Ghata is not there. Ghata Jati is there or not? Physical part is there. Particular individual part is not there, but the species part is there or not? Mud is there or not? Earth is there or not? Tree is there or not? Car is there or not? House is there or not? Only Ghata is not there. If nothing there, at least you questioner is there or not. Don't say okay. You questioner is there or not. No, you have to be. You are asking the question. You can't say. No, I am not there. I wish to give you, but I can't. So you are asking the question. How can you see strangers? So that means Natu punaha sad buddhi vishaya bhava. Sad buddhi, that is, sat is, this visheshana can never be without a substantive, even though ghata may not be there. If nothing, sat buddhi has got the final visheshya. Come on, tell me. Brahma, Atma. So, and this Satbuddhi is because of that ever existence principle only. That is what we are arriving at finally. All this means is to discover that ever existence principle, that is what we call as I, in and through all our vyavahar. But the present I which we refer to is a mistaken I. The mistaken I. All Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, Vedanta wants to set right this error of yours. Get rid of this mistaken notion of the I, directly know what you really are. So that is what the purpose of Vedanta. There is some error has taken place, not individually, universally. Universally, this error is committed. That is why Arjuna was in grief. Arjuna's question was that I am going to kill Bhishma Drona. What did he take it to be a Bhishma Drona? Embodiment. Krishna said, there was no time when we were not there. There is no time when I was not there. There is no time when we will not be there. Does it mean to say Krishna didn't know birth and death for the body? In spite of that, he says means his I has got a mistaken identity. So that is what is to be seen. But it has to be set right step by step. Overnight in one talk it can't be possible. Again, to set right this defect, certain disposition of the mind is necessary. When disposition of the mind is necessary, all means come into picture. Whether we call bhakti, karma, yoga, etc., all have a role to play to have a fixed disposition to directly discover their Swarupa. But final solution is the direct knowledge, direct cognition of Swarupa. Why I am telling direct means not picking up some information. I am sorrowful. Is it information? How do you know that you are sorrowful? You see your face in front of mirror. Oh, it has become elongated. Therefore, I am sorrowful. Or other things. What has happened to you? What is wrong with you? You look remorse, etc. Is it better you wait for such observation by others? No. But suppose you are happy. Again, when you are happy, you go to the mirror and see, oh, it's white, therefore I am what? Lips are white, therefore I am happy. Do you say so? It is experienced now directly. So now I am Sukhi, samsara is experienced directly or impersonally. So I should discover directly that I am free from samsara and free from ananda. For that inquiry, vichara, atma vichara necessary, but mere atma vichara is insufficient. Atma vichara can yield the promised result provided that mind has got the proper disposition, and that is where karma yoga and all this comes. Bhagavad Gita is a text which deals with all these aspects. It not only deals with the Swarupa aspect, ascertainment of the Swarupa, but also the means by which that Swarupa can be given. So only we have to have the patience. So that is it. Now here, as it is the technical topic that comes, that's a little difficult. Once this is over, we'll just write through. I have to tell that way. This how it is. Because, see, if I were teaching only Bhagavad Gita, this point is not come. I have already given you the meaning of the stanza, I can just proceed. But Bhashya is involved, we have to say, actually it is a good exercise. It's a good exercise. If there is a, if by Vedanta, if you don't get anything, at least one thing you will get. You know what is that? Analytical mind. A mind that doesn't take the thing for granted in life. Everything you analytically, that mind you will get such analytic. You will get much more than that. Don't worry. So, but minimum I am telling you, minimum analytical mind, because that is Vedanta inquiry. It is like sharp inquiry. There is no role for emotions and sentiments, etc. If I do this, what will my wife, husband will think? Such a thing is not. It is for you. It is for you. They need not. They can have their own way of life. Don't obstruct. You don't interfere. I am telling Vedanta, you do like this, etc. Don't start dictating them, etc. Let them have their own way as well. But you have got a freedom to care for your good. Okay? And not only that, it is your duty. Why? Because you are born as human. See, Shastra speaks of many duties. Even if one has to take sannyasa, first question is whether this person has discharged all duties or not. Otherwise, the duty conscious mind will bring the sense of guilt. I should have done it, I have not done it. So that's the first you should do. But the same Shastra says, because you are born as a human being, you have a duty towards yourself. That is the foremost duty. You have a duty towards yourself. What is duty towards yourself? Know your Sarupa and walk out from this world once for ever, never to return. Don't get subject to Kudarapi Jananam, Kudarapi Varanam, Kudarapi Janani, Janan Chakareshanam. Iha samsare, bahu dustare, kripaya pare, pahi murare. Murari is fed up of this request. Murari is fed up of this. He is going to come next time. He is fed up of this request. I am telling you, fellows, and you don't listen. Please uplift me from Janava samsara. What can I do for you? Listen what I am telling. So therefore, that Janma Marana Chakkar will not be there. If you don't have this, there is no other way out. One has to get subjected to Janma Marana. So that is the case there. So that Sadbuddhi is never, even if the Vishesha substantive is destroyed, Visheshana Sadbuddhi continues. At least you are there, even if you are not there, Brahma is there, continuing. Now I must further doubt.
एकादि कहनत्वं घटादि विशेष्या भावे न युक्तम् इति चेत् न.
Now, a very pertinent doubt is raised. Say, look, you keep this phrase, okay? Even if you don't know something. San Ghataha, San Pataha, San Hasti. San means it exists. Pata, Ghataha means pot. Pataha means cloth. Hasti means elephant. No, this keep this thought. Now tell me, in this, sun, we have proved that no Vyabhicharati, it doesn't seem to exist. Ghataha, Vyabhicharati or no Vyabhicharati, Vyabhicharati means ceases to exist. No hereditary means doesn't exist. Pot ceases to exist or not? Yes. Broken means gone. Then pataha, cloth, ceases to exist or not? Bird means gone. Hasti, elephant, ceases to exist or not? That means gone, means asabdhuti. Now, in this your phrase, san ghataha, san pataha, san asti, ghata, sun is ever existent, is non-hereditary. But ghata, pata, hasti, this needs to exist. How are you making an equation? Can we equate is with is not? See, equation is what? Ghataha, sun, ghataha. So that means sun is non-hereditary, ghataha, hereditary, can both be the same longer? How do you say some ghataha, some pataha? That is done by the people and taken for granted that way. You were riding through Rajasthan desert. Tourist. And it was afternoon summer. And you saw a big lake there. And you are so delighted. See, in desert also lake is there. Guide was there. Guide told, sir, it is not a lake, it is a mirage. Tell me, mirage is there or not? Sun Marika. Sun, it is there. Mirage is there. Now, mirage is really there. But you are using it is there. Like that, no problem. No problem. Like that, no problem. Why we are using? See, look here. Vedanta has to proceed further. Krishna has to proceed further, having taken the thing for granted, what you take it to be. Otherwise, Krishna will not be able to communicate. If Krishna knows, there is nothing other than Brahma Tattva. Neither you are there, nor me is there, Uttara is not there, Abhina is there, Bhishma is there, nothing is there, only Brahma is there. Where do you and me land? Are we at that level? No. So therefore, so look, for example, your friend was scared. Hey, there is a snake. And told you, don't say, hey, that snake is not a snake, it is a rope. When you say that snake is not snake, have you taken for granted snake or not? You have taken for granted. Hey, there is no snake. You can't say, because he has got the notion that it is. You first take for granted the snake and then say it is not there. So like that, what we take it to be real has to be accounted for, and then step by step you have to be led further. The Vedanta is thorough. It takes into account all our doubts, but you have to have patience. You know, there is a text called Yoga Vasishta. Yoga Vasishta is taught by sage Vasishta to Rama. And you should find this with Rama asking questions. At times, from our standpoint, he asks nasty questions. At times he asks nasty questions. So I was telling, he is our representative. So, all questions he put forth and said, why? Because clarity must be there. It is not thou shalt believe. It is not thou shalt believe. It's a realm of knowledge where belief is necessary in the beginning until you discover your category called as Shraddha. Shraddha is the belief pending verification. But what you believe should not be followed just like that. It has to be verified. That is the way of verification. That is what Vedanta does. So that's what it says. Now, Mariki, mirage, is there or not? So that means that you say this are there. Even though really not there, we use the word is like that. Ghata, veritarati, still we say pot is. Pata, veritarati, still we say cloth is. Hasti, veritarati, ceases to exist. still we say elephant is. So that's what answer is given. Now yuktamiti cheta. Ekadikaranatvam. Ekadikaranatvam means being in the same locus. For example, sun ghataha. Sun existence. Ghataha truly doesn't exist but appears to be there. You can't put in the same locus. Ghatadi ekadikaranatvam. Ghatadi vishesha bhave. When the substantive part, glass, rasti, etc. is going to cease to exist, no yuktam is not proper. It is safe, if you say so. No, it is not so. Why? This is what we find in the world.
Idam udakam. Iti marityado anyatara bhave api सामानाधिकरण्य दर्शनात्.
But idam udakam. The context is Viraj. So Viraj. Now you say this is water. But Viraj is not a water. And you are telling what this is water. So now you have used the word such existence principle with the Viraj water which really doesn't exist. Agreed? Yes. Means you are making such usage or not. Like that, sun is for spot which really is not there, is possible. That is how Vyavahara takes place. In the world, it is possible. That is how dealings, the empirical dealings do take place. So, it is Marichi Adav. Marichi is mirage water. Adav for Rajju Sarpa. Snake is not there, but you take for granted there is snake. What is there? Is only a rope or a garland, something is there. Shukti Rajata on the beach in the afternoon. Suppose a person suffering from cataract goes there and sees a piece of shell glittering. He can mistake it for a silver. Why? It is glittering. But really there is shell. What is that? Silver is not there at all. Shukti means shell. Rajata means silver. These are for Adi. Anyatara bhave api. Even though any one of these truly is not there, we say is there, silver is there, snake is there, mirage is there. It is Samanadhikaranya darshana. These are using the same locus. Mirage is, water is, really it is mirage, it is not there. Yet we say this. Snake is, it is not a snake rope, but it is snake is. Again, shell. Silver is, it is not silver, it is shell. And you have to make a statement that it is. So it is possible. This is the case, this particular topic is concluded.
Tasmat dehate dvandvasya samakaranasya advataha na vidyate bhavaha iti.
Na bhavo vidyate tataha na tato vidyate bhavaha. This phrase commentary is concluded. Atataha bhavaha na vidyate. That which is asat. Asat means true, not totally non-existent. What is the word for totally non-existent? Tucham. Tucham. We have seen this word. This is just word by agreement. Asat means truly not there, but experientially is there. Experienced by there, but truly not. Why truly not there? Seeing this to exist. Word used is Vyabhicharati. So there is a Tasma Dehadehe Dvandvasya. Dehadi, Deha, Mana, Buddhi, Indriya, sense object, Vishaya, entire Jagat, which has got Dvandva, pairs of opposite. Shita, Ushna, Sukha, Dukha, Mana, Apamana. So hunger, thirst, and all these areas. Entire Jagat, it has got the path of opposite, is Sakaranasya, along with their causes, Asataha, it is truly not there, Bhavaha, actual existence is not there. Body you experience or not? Sorrow you experience or not? Joy you experience or not? Honor you experience or not? Dishonor you experience or not? Yes, experience. But truly, why? It seems to be this body has got a span. Before born, it was not there. After death, it is not going to be there. Sat or asat. So you have a definition of asat. You can't say Tushyam, because it is experience. So you can't say Tushyam. You can't say Sat, because it ends. Before birth it was not there. So that's what it is. Sukha, Sat or asat. Because earlier you are not Sukhi, in between you are Sukhi. By the time the Bhagwan ki kripa se thoda sukh nahi karke, before uttering, garbad hai. So happens. It is not. What about dukkha? Our problem is, we always see sukha going, dukkha coming. We never see dukkha going, sukha coming. Our complaint is, dukkha comes and sukha goes. So when sukha comes, we never complain. It's a vyavahara. Does anybody ask you, what is wrong with you? Nowadays you are very happy. It's wrong. You are happy, take it for granted. But suppose you are unhappy, what is wrong with you? You are saying, right? This sorrow is something unnatural. Happiness is something natural. That also shows, our Swarupa is Ananda. But we are somehow disowned. That is where you are in the deep state. Generally, for you to be happy, many things are necessary or not. TV is necessary, newspaper is necessary, good food is necessary, all kosi comforts are necessary. In sleep, and you have slept on Ekadasi day, or Shivratri, Shivratri you are not supposed to sleep. So, okay, go after this. Krishna comes and tells Allah afterwards to be free. Okay. So that is that. So when you sleep, there is the food, where are the comfort, where is your bank balance, and still you are happy. You are in your Swarupa and still happy, only you don't know it. That shows Swarupa is Ananda, where that is mine. So they say, so that means all these things in the world are asat. But me is such that has to be discovered. So that means that is Dehadi Vardasya, Sakaranasya, that causes also, so that will happen, cease to exist. Asataha Bhavaha na vidyate. Asataha Bhavaha na vidyate. This is it. Now, na bhavo vidyate sataha. Okay, that also is over. Now what is this? That also is over. Asataha bhava na vidyate. Asataha abhavaha na vidyate. Now, ubhayorapi drishtom taatu anayo tattvadarshi. Continue.
तथा ततः च आत्मनः अभावः अविद्यमानता न विद्यते सर्वत्र अव्यभिचारात् इति अवोचाम.
So, Asataha bhava na vidyate. You will ask, what about Sataha abhava na vidyate? Bhashyakara reminds you, were you sleeping? I already told. I have already told you, tataha abhavaha na vidyate. See, tata can be just as asataha bhavaha na yatha, just as asat has no existence, so also sat has no non-existence. Sat has no non-existence. So tataha, what is that tataha? What is that sat principle? Atmana. Who is that Atma? I. True I, not mistaken I. That is really right. True I. See, look here. I is a common thing in all. Even if a dog were able to talk, if it has to refer to oneself, how it will refer? I. A woman says I. Man says I. A child says I. Old man says I have no gender. I have no stages of life. So I is common denominator. That I will have to discover. That is what all efforts are. If you directly discover, you are totally free from joy and sorrow, samsara. You are free from samsara, punarjanma. Because that is your sarupa nature. So that is how what we done. Let's say, look here. Vedanta, it is in the Upanishad, Gita is the essence of that, is above religion. Is above religion. All religions, if there is many religions, don't take to this aspect at all. It is there in them. It is not there at all. For example, Islam speaks of the divinity principle as Nirakara. What can be Nirakara principle? What is what Nirakara? Formless. Only Brahma, Atma, Chaitanya, pure awareness can be. Even in Bible, Jesus has told, Church and Vatican may not accept it. Me and Father in heaven are one. What does it mean? Jiva Brahma? Aikya. Jiva Brahma Aikya. So that is it. So even in the Bible is there. You can go to internet and find out all what. I got few statements like that, but they may not accept it. That is their problem. So that is the divinity principle, whichever religion is one and the same. But in between heavens, etc., we also have whatever, Kailasa, Vaikuntha, etc., heavens are there. So they are intermediate stages. It is not the final stage. The final stage is true art. And where will we go? Kailas Manas Sarovar Yatra. Your Swarupa, but get rid of the mistaken notion. Tathacha, so also, Tatahacha Atmana, Abhavaha. Abhava means Avidyamanata, meaning is given. Avidyamanata means non-existent. Navidyate means Atma, I, true I, never ceases to exist. Sarvatra avyabhichara. Sarvatra means at all times, under all circumstances, avyabhichara. It never ceases to exist. Iti avochama. So, I have already told. Who says? Shankaracharya Bhashyakara says. So now we have forgotten. So we make a note. Yad Vishaya Buddhi na Medicharati Tat. Find out somewhere in your earlier page, somewhere it is there. Yad Vishaya Buddhi na Medicharati Tat. That is, knowledge about which doesn't cease to exist, that is Tat, that is Atma, I have already told you. Now, the one who knows the distinction between Sat and Asat is the one who is a Jnani. Second line is being now commented upon. Continue.
Evam Atma Nat Manohu Sanasakohu Uvayoho Api Drushtama Upalaktaha Antaha Nirnayaha Sat Saiva सर्वनाम तत् इति सर्वनाम सर्वस्य ब्रह्म तस्य नाम तत् इति.
All that is said is this much only. Distinction between Sat and Asat is directly known by Tatvajnani Jnani. Those who have got the direct knowledge of Atma Brahma, they know what is Sat and what is Asat. That is what is being explained based on the stanza, word by word. Evam, in this manner, as elaborated so far, Atmanatmanoho. Between these two, between Atma and Anatma. Atma, I. Anatma, anything other than I. See, the world can be divided into two categories. I and this. That comes under the category of this. If you remove the time and space, that becomes this. Aham, I, and idam, this. Anything other than I is this. It is called Anatma. Whatever I is called Atma. The distinction between I and this Atma, same thing in other words. Sat asatoho, between Sat and Asat, Ubhayoho, between these two, Antaha Trishtaha. Antaha is Nirvayaha, ascertainment. Upalabdha, Drishtaha means Upalabdha, understood. By whom? What is the distinction? Sat Sadeva, whatever that Sat existence principle always exists, Asat Asadeva, which really doesn't exist, appears to exist, will never exist all the time. Asadeva. Iti to Drishtaha. So that's what Anayoho. Anayoho means of the Sat and Asat, Yathoktayoho, as described so far. Who has seen this Nirnaya? Tattva Darshini. Those who have got the Darshana of Tat. Darshana is direct knowledge. Tat stands for, now let us say what Tat stands for, Atma Brahma. Tat, now this Tattva Darshi word is being commented upon. How this word Tattva-darshi has come? Tat means that. That grammatically means what? Pronoun. Sarvanama. That means this. Car, tree, table, microphone. You can say that. Means a pronoun has a complete noun. So that Tat is pronoun. That is Sarvanama. And pronoun stands for all nouns. That's high school grammar. Pronoun stands for all the nouns. All things in the Jagat is Brahma. Therefore, Tat stands for Brahma. Om iti Brahma. Om iti Idam Sarvam. Om iti Brahma. Om is Brahma. Om iti Idam Sarvam. Everything is what? Tat, Sarvanama, which stands for all the pronouns. So therefore, say, Tat iti Sarvanama, Sarvam cha Brahma. Tat stands for everything. Everything is Brahma. Therefore, Tat is Brahma. Difficulty. Algebra. A is equal to B, B equal to C, therefore A is equal to C. That's all. Still, I'm repeating. Tat is everything. Everything is Brahma. Therefore, Tat is Brahma. Who says everything is Brahma? Times of India doesn't give that. Mass media don't talk about that. Shruti, Veda. Veda is the means of, ultimate means of knowledge. So that is, Tat iti Sarvanama, Sarvam cha Brahma, Tasya Nama Taditi. So Tasya Nama means Tasya Brahmanaha Nama Taditi. So that's why Tat technically Vedantic sense stands for Brahma. Now Tattva is there. Tattva is abstract noun of Tat. Continue.
Tattva Tattvam Brahmanaha Yatharyam.
Tadbhava means Brahmanaha Bhava means state of being Brahman, status of Brahmana Bhava. So Tattvam. Generally, in local language, the word is Tattva. Tattva means what? Principle. Tattva means principle. Principle means state of being that and that alone. So that is Tattva. Means Brahmana Yathatmya Swarupa. True nature of Brahman. Now look here. Tat means everything. Everything is Brahma. Therefore, Tat means Brahma. Tattva means status of being Brahma, and therefore Tattva means Brahma Swarupa. What is derived so far? Tattva. What has to be derived? Tattvadarshi. Verse says Tattvadarshi. Those who have got a darshan of Tat. Now Tattvadarshi, this word is derived from Tattva.
Tadrashtum Shelam Yeshante Tattvadarshinaha Taihi Tattvadarshibhi.
Tadrashtum Shelam Yesham. Those who have got a Shila. Shila means disposition, tendency, inclination. So, or habit. Shila means not conduct or anything here. Shila means disposition, tendency, inclination, or habit. Or those who are capable of. See, those who are capable of saying Tadrashtum, having the knowledge of Tat Brahma Swarupa. They are Tattvadarshinaha. That means those who are capable of gaining the direct knowledge of Brahma Swarupa are called Tattvadarshinaha. Now Tattvadarshi is there. Instrumental is there. Taihi, by them. Tattvadarshi, this is the style of Bhashya. Take the word you are speaking and derive at the word that is there in the Buddha. Tattva derived, then Tattvadarshi derived, then Tattvadarshi instrumental case is being pointed out. Tattvadarshi, so by Tattvadarshi. Fine. Tattvadarshis know the distinction between Sat and Asat, and therefore they are free from Shoka Moha. Why I should bother? You want to get free from Shoka or Moha, or you want to continue? First decide. Simply account with yourself. No. Shoka Moha, no problem. But what you do be life. Every moment by moment you are after what? Getting rid of Shoka and Moha. What is Shoka? Manasaha Tapa. Moha, ignorance, aviveka. Every moment you are struggling. Then, therefore, like Tattvadarshi, Arjuna, you also know the distinction between Sat and Asat and get freed once forever, Shoka, Moha. Otherwise, so long as you are in the world, at best, you can strive for a little better lot. That's all. No guarantee. You can struggle for a little better way of life, that also without guarantee. But total freedom from Shoka Moha is just next to impossible. Know your Swarupa and then what? Bye bye to the world. Thank you. Goodbye. Never to return. Satyasayi says, life should be taken as a newspaper. What you do with a newspaper, you see the few things of interest and so it. Today's newspaper is tomorrow's newspaper. Like that, don't give over-exaggerated importance to the sukha and dukkha in life. They are bound to come. We have to take them for granted and brave through them to discover that state wherein there is no sukha and dukkha. So it needs, what? Guts, it needs metal. It is not easy. See, to get drifted away along with the current of the river is easy. But to swim against the current is difficult. So like that, to flow with the majority it is easy. But to discover the truth where not even minority are there, only few are there, it needs vivek. Why I should take to this? Why not this? Even if the many times it happens, we take to many sadhanas, but don't use viveka. See, it should be a tested path, not new path. Our life is not meant to become a guinea pig for the experiment of some new experiment. This is a tested path. That is what Vivekananda said. Yena iva yata yatayosya param sameva margam tava nirishami. So Shishya approaches a guru for getting freed from this sukha dukkha samsara. He says, I am going to find out that path which has been walked by many great masters, means you are guaranteed about the result, sure. It is not that for the experimental thing, etc. So that is what Upanishad, Bhagavad Gita, Vedanta is a tested path. Only maybe it is difficult, only the things that are easy are not all the time beneficial. We should have that Shira Nira Viveka. Shira Nira Viveka. They say a swan has got a capacity, it is just of separating the milk from the water. So that's why even in adopting sadhana, even taking the way of life, what is sure, tested, guaranteed, that only has to be taken to not simply things. So there is therefore Tatvadati. Therefore Arjuna, you also take to the pursuit of becoming a Tatvadati, to like the remaining, you will see, and then the question comes. That is fine. You have defined Sat, you have defined Asat. You have defined Asat also. But what exactly is that Sat? Shita, Ushna, Sukha, Dukha, Prapancha is Asat, you have told. But you have not told us what is that Sat which we have to aspire for. So that will be told in the next verse.
Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityoma
Om